Turtle Creek Olives and Vines Tasting Room is a gem of downtown Kerrville. But what makes this place truly special is this historical building with an incredible past and the tight-knit family who will help carry this business into the future. Dan, Sue, Schulze, thank you so much for having me out to Turtle Creek Olives and Vines. This is such a spectacular space, and it really is just kind of a hint of the beautiful business that you've built. Tell us a little bit about Turtle Creek.
We began by moving here from Houston in 2015, and we thought we were just going to retire and golf. And we were here for a few months and found this beautiful property out on Lower Turtle Creek, and our brains just started going haywire, thinking about everything that could happen there, all the possibilities. And so we purchased the property. We decided we'd been on a beautiful hiking trip in Tuscany from Cinque Terre town to town, and we thought, this kind of looks like the hill country. So we thought, why don't we just try to grow olives? It didn't have anything to do with vines at first. He has an ag degree from A&M, and he's always wanted to do something with his hands in the dirt. He loves to tinker around in the dirt. And so he said, would you like a few vines? And I thought, oh, 4. And the next week there were 400 vines on the driveway. We were pretty quickly, putting in this test plot of vines, and they did beautifully. And the olives did horribly.
So the varieties we've planted are Merlot, Cabernet, and a word I always like to hear, Montepulciano. We got a sweet spot for that fruit, and I'm so proud of it. It's making a great wine. We decided we needed a white wine, so we planted an acre of Trebbiano. We planted 2 acres of Mourvedre, but we also have a hillside vineyard. We planted 3 acres of Tannat, which grows very well in Texas.
So we started out with a collaboration with our winemaking, but now we're at the point where we have our own estate wines. We're growing our own wine, harvesting our own grapes, and then making our own wine.
So you've got this delicious wine, and you're looking for a place for people to experience it. And there are a lot of experiences in hill country and Texas wine country. I have to say though, as far as a tasting room, nothing quite like this. Explain to me kind of where we are, and to our viewers at home who are watching this magnificent space that you've acquired and turned into this beautiful experience.
We're kind of messing around downtown, and we saw this building, and we thought this is the perfect spot to do a tasting space. This is an 1890 Masonic building on the Historic Register nationally and in Texas. We wanted to do it justice to the history, to have an elegant space where people could sit and enjoy a glass of wine, some charcuterie.
I've seen my wife transform this place. I've learned not to resist and just follow her lead, and it is a gorgeous space, and we're real proud of it.
And your entire family's involved here. Tell me a little bit about that experience.
Our kids started coming out to visit and fell in love with the area and decided to move here as well. We offered them a job. They accepted. They're all involved in some way or another.
This is a beautiful spread. Explain to us a little bit what we have on the table today.
We've learned to serve only artisan meats, and this is cured meats that some local goat cheese. We go to a cheese artisan in Dripping Springs too. We're real proud of our charcuterie boards. Lamb meatballs. These are Texas Hill Country lamb meat that we've raised out at our farm. My sons have made this perfect recipe.
We not only have our own wine and charcuterie and tapas, gelato, homemade gelato from Oro Bianco, a gentleman in Blanco, Texas. And he created a custom olive oil gelato for us.
Something that's very important to the process here for a lot of people is the member experience. Explain what that experience is here at Turtle Creek.
People are finding out about us and falling in love with our wine club upstairs. It's a beautiful space as well, with a pool table and pinball machines, and we throw parties every month for our wine club members. We do have our own wines, our new estate wines, which we're offering to our wine club members, but we also have wine and champagne from around the world. So we're a little unique from other wineries in the sense that we have a huge selection.
What a beautiful space and story that you've created here at Turtle Creek. Cheers to you both. Cheers, cheers. I've been joined by Kyle, the vineyard manager and winemaker here at Turtle Creek Olives and Vines. So you are the vines part of Olives and Vines.
It's wonderful. It's, you see them grow, and now we're seeing the fruit and the maturing of the vines, and then from there into here. And yeah, it's just very fulfilling. Obviously, this is a small operation. Most of this wine will be going to the wine club.
That's amazing, and another perk, another reason to be a member. What a great, so what's in these barrels will actually go to your wine club members.
That's right.
That is very, very cool. Well, you may have noticed at home, of course, that our wine glasses are empty. The first time you've seen this, probably on this show. That's for a reason, because we're actually gonna get to taste from the barrel, and I'm so excited about this. What is this?
This is a Montepulciano.
So is this something that you will do frequently, just to kind of test, to taste?
That's really what it's all about. I mean, we have chemical analysis that we can really look at the numbers, but at the end of the day, it's smell and taste.
I can smell and I can taste. Let's see if I'm equipped for the job.
And this is a thief.
Yeah, okay.
And so we're gonna steal some wine out of the barrel here.
Well, in my very official capacity here as wine enjoyer, I would call this very delicious.
Wow, thank you. Thank you
This
very
is
much.
so great. Thank you for showing us a little bit behind the scenes.
All right.
Congratulations to you.
Cheers.
Cheers to the future. Cheers to y'all.